This is Keith. He is the father of daughter and an ex-addict. He is the former partner of Stephanie. Daughter was 5 years old when her parents split. At the beginning of the story, he has been clean for a year and daughter is 7. This is Sheila. She is the mother of daughter and Keith's ex. Even after Keith was clean, Sheila refused to allow access despite Keith trying to stay in contact the entire time. This is Allie. She is Keith's girlfriend at the beginning of the story. Keith warned her at the beginning of their relationship that he had a rocky situation with his ex. She did not listen. Allie is your girlfriend, haha. She's actually just my friend right now, but okay. Daughter wasn't supposed to tell me, but my kid knows not to lie to me. If you don't have a girlfriend who helped daughter play Pokemon Go, please don't start this bullshit because I would never tell daughter to lie to you. Liar, liar, liar face. She told me that your girlfriend Allie helped her play Pokemon Go when you guys were walking the dogs, and she wouldn't lie to me. She probably told you, my friend, because that is what we both said to her, and you are blowing it out of proportion. Allie needed me to watch her dogs while she was out of town. I don't know why you're making a big deal about this. Oh well, she sounds like another addict loser you met online or something. Haha, so awesome, I'm so happy for you. I don't know why you're acting like this. I bet you two are doing Dr. Zero Grand's seconds together too, aren't you? Since you've taken up fucking lying again. You will not be seeing daughter again until you take a Dr. Zero Grand's test. The hair follicle one. I haven't made you take one since you were first clean, but I can't trust a liar. Junkies never stop fucking lying. You've barely let me see my daughter in the past year that I've been clean, and this is only showing that jealousy is fueling your anger. You're proving your vendetta has nothing to do with my past, and just anger that I'm possibly starting a relationship with someone else. These texts prove you're a goddamn liar. Or you're calling your daughter a liar. She said it was your girlfriend, and you are lying. You're a lying addict. I used for 3 years and have been clean for a year. You know this. I am a healthy and stable part of daughter's life now, and nothing is going to change that. But you don't want to see that and don't want to see all the good that has happened. You just want to focus on your jealousy and hatred of me. That's only hurting our daughter. Well, I'm not jealous. But you are a lying addict who will be taking a test before he even speaks to my daughter again. I hope the Dr. Zero Grand seconds and your new girlfriend is worth it. You think it's healthy to rip me away from daughter again, after everything has been so good for her. Don't try to convince me of your lies. I know who you are. You're just a liar and nothing else. I'm not toxic. You just have to understand my point of view. I'm hurt. Just imagine you were hurt like I was by you and you spend years thinking that they were going to come back for you after they get clean. And then some other person comes along and ruins it. I thought this family meant something to you. I thought you loved me as much as I love you. I have cried every day waiting for you to come home. You've spent the entire year I've been clean keeping me away from my child, calling me worthless and ugly, and telling me to drive into oncoming traffic. Why would I even think about coming back? Because I was waiting for you. I'm still alone. You should have known I was waiting for you. You've wished it on me numerous times. A relationship like that would never work or be healthy for daughter. Well, I was mad. I'm trying to call my daughter. Please put her on the phone. Not until you take a hair follicle test. I told you that you aren't seeing her or speaking to her until you pass a hair follicle test. I have taken and passed a urine test at least once every 2 weeks for the past year. I am not spending money on a hair follicle test when I have proof that I have been clean for an entire year. If you would like me to take one, you can pay for it. Yeah, you've taken urine tests, but I've never made you take a hair follicle one until you started lying again and bringing random women around my daughter. So take one if you want to speak to daughter. You do realize those results aren't instant. It will be days before I get the results. If I passed a urine test last week, why can't I speak to my child? Because you're a liar. That's why. You were just crying about knowing I was clean and being hurt that I didn't come back to you. So why can't I see my daughter if you know I'm clean? Because I don't trust you unless you are under the same roof as me. Then I can watch you. If you would have come home, I would trust you. But you are still a lying addict, and that won't ever change. That's not how relationships work. Relationships don't work unless both people change. I'm nowhere near perfect, but I have been working my ass off every day. You are still the same as you were before I ever got a DDICTED. Well, you have hurt me too much for me to change. It's your fault. And I don't trust you. And you won't see daughter because I don't trust you. Daughter needs us both happy and healthy. This isn't healthy. I still don't understand why the fuck it's taking so long. I waited. Why are you not coming home? Or even telling me a plan? I don't know why you thought I was coming back. We broke up and I left because I had to get out of that environment to get clean. I never said I was coming back. I don't want you to relapse. I just want you to come back and show me that I'm worth it, and this family is worth not doing Dr. 0 grams seconds. I want you to make me a priority again. You aren't understanding. Part of the reason I became an addict was the situation I was in. I can't put myself in that situation again. You used to treat me like a queen. You're so mean to me now. I'm not being mean. You just need to accept that we are over. Don't you think daughter deserves to see us both happy? I promised her she would never see me angry again, and that's a promise I intend to keep. We were toxic together. No, we weren't toxic. I just want to be treated good and like how you used to treat me. Back when you thought I was special. I love you and I only want you. Hopefully you see my loyalty through all of this. I'll forgive you if you just show me I actually mean something to you. That's all I want. I have done nothing but show I've changed this past year, but you can't keep me from my daughter because I don't want to be with you. I can, because I don't trust you. You did it to yourself. You should have just come home. I want our family back. Daughter doesn't need to be with you if we can't have our whole family. Do you think it would help if I reached out to Sheila and introduced myself? Or maybe we could all meet. That way she can see I'm not a bad person and maybe get off your back. No, I honestly think that would make everything worse. She won't be open to that. Why do you think that? I mean, I understand with your history that she's nervous. I just want her to know that if I'm around her kid that she is safe. Because Sheila isn't actually worried about me relapsing. She's upset that I didn't want to be with her. So you messaging her is just going to be poking the bear. I don't know. I think it might help her realize nothing bad is happening. You can do what you want, but I promise it will end badly. The only reason she hasn't completely flipped is because we haven't officially started dating. How could you just abandon your family? You left us and are just starting a new life with some woman. How could you do that to me and our child? I thought you loved us. I have not abandoned our child. I had a problem, got sober and healthy, and now I'm a better person than I was before I became an addict. I will always love her very much. What about me? You left me and chose someone else. Our relationship was over before I ever left the house. We split up. If you thought we were only split up because I was going to get help, I'm sorry. But I was not happy in our relationship, and I am not going back to being unhappy. You left me just like my dad did. You broke my heart. If you want to see daughter, I will give you two options. You can either take me to court and let the Canadian family courts give me civil rights due to your past, or you can come to my home so I can supervise. I am not comfortable being alone in your home after how you have spoken to me. If you would like to meet at a public place, I would be willing to do that. No. I want our daughter to see her parents with her in the comfort of her own home. She needs some normalcy in her life again. That wouldn't be normal. Her parents aren't together. That's not abnormal. She needs to see mommy's house and daddy's house. No. It will be our family home. If you want to see her, you will see her in our family home until I fully trust you. That's final. I will need to think about it. I understand where she's coming from. I do. If her father was an addict that abandoned her, I get why she would think you would do the same. Maybe you just need to play by her game for a little while until we can go to court. If I do this, she's always going to expect it. She will never trust me enough to leave the house without her. And then that will show the courts that I need to be supervised and agree to it. I just want my daughter at my house. Try to look at it from her side. She lost her partner and held out hope that you would come back. Now she has to trust you when she feels raw and betrayed. Maybe it won't be such a bad thing to give her what she wants for a little while. If I give her what she wants, she will just want more. She will think we are a family again. I don't want that. I want to be with you every day now. I tell myself you are beautiful, you are strong, and you are sexy. And I tell myself that just because Keith doesn't want you doesn't mean you aren't wantable. I take photos of myself to believe it. So here, eat your heart out. Add these to the stockpile of pictures I'm sure you have from all the SK at NKS you're seeing now. See, the grass is not always greener. And eat your fucking heart out at what you threw away. You had this at home and went out looking for better. You'll never find better than me. Why would you send me nudes? I don't want these. Foreclosure. I wanted you to see what you had and what you gave up for some of random one last time. Got it. Never send me something like that again. I am not interested. Answer the phone. Your daughter is asking to pass the time with you. Answer now. Now isn't a good time. Can I call back in about an hour? No. She wants to talk to you now. So answer the phone. If you don't answer the phone, you won't be speaking to her. Fine, just give me a second. No, now. Where is your shirt? Why are you answering the phone without a shirt on? I was in the middle of getting dressed, and you made me answer immediately. Where is daughter? That isn't your house in the background. Are you at that girl's house at 8 a.m.? Did you spend the night or something? You don't need to know where I am or question me about that. It isn't your business. Wow, so once again you're fucking lying. You're in bed with that fucking bitch and on the phone with your ex and daughter at the same time. What is wrong with you? I'm not in bed with anyone. She's actually at work right now, And you're the one who forced me to answer immediately. You need to stop letting your jealousy affect my relationship with daughter. Go ahead and show her my pictures. Fuck you. Show her what you used to have. I'm done. Dude, what are you talking about? That used to be me in bed with you, thinking everything was perfect. But you just can't stop being a piece of shit. You need to control your emotions when you are in front of our child. She doesn't need to hear any of that. Oh, trust me, you don't have to worry about daughter anymore. You've made it clear who you choose.